What is going on, everybody, in Talking Beards world? We tried something different with the intro this week, Scott.
We did, and Nico decided that he was going to do something different too. He decided he was going to play with his squeaky toy.
Hey, he loves squeaky toys. Andrew Matson's right. No whispers, just straight to business.
That's right. We're all about business nowadays.
All about the business, Andrew Matson. We can't, we can't waste a minute just going on and on. We got a big show tonight, so we need to get started. So tonight, this is episode number 119 of the live show, episode number 194 of the podcast. We are rolling closer and closer to that elusive number 200 of the formerly known as the Beardcaster podcast. And, maybe we're going to do a hot Beardcaster-esque Talking Beards podcast. That's kind of the idea. So we'll see how that goes. So tonight we have Marty Pippin from the Gather Up events that is going to be putting on the Smoky Mountain Beard and Mustache Fest coming up. Was it June 12th? Crap, I forgot to write down the date.
June 12th.
Yeah, I nailed it. So that's going to be in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and everybody should go because it's going to be really exciting. So everything else we have tonight, we have share, we have interview. We're going to have some Natalie news. We're going to have some comp news, beard mail. It's going to be an exciting night. So let's just get this started. I'm Aaron D. Johnston. I am over here, and you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and all that good stuff at Aaron D. Johnston. Go ahead, Scott.
And I am Scott Zakora. You can find me over on Facebook, Instagram, but we want you to go over to talkingbeards.com. There you can get more information about the show. You can pick up some really cool merchandise from us. You can subscribe to the podcast. You can also check out old episodes of the show if you choose. Hello, John. We have lots of people in here tonight. Dan B's here. Eric Choate's here. Look at, he's like action-packed
episode for Mr. Eric Choate.
Oh my gosh, Megan Reynolds here. Ryan.
Oh my gosh, 2 weeks in a row. Wow, this is amazing.
Will Inman. Why does this name ring a bell? If there's something.
Speaking of Will Inman, congratulations, Will Inman. You won last week's share, and you will be getting an Honest Amish / Talking Beards package in the mail coming up soon. So it's already sitting right over there. It's ready to go. So we're it might sit over there in the package and ready to go for a while, but it's coming to you. It's ready. So we're trying new stuff, and we're going to try to get packages out on a timely manner. That's the new thing. What's up, Scott Turner?
Uh-oh. Look at this.
Facebook user. Wow. What's up, Facebook user?
Okay, everyone's checking in tonight. This is really good.
We like this.
Scott's here. Look at Scott's here.
You're here.
No, I mean not me.
Oh, Scott Alfred Hitchcock.
Yes.
Wow. He's like a private eye or something like that.
Yes.
Okay. So so tonight this episode is going to be we're going to start it out kind of serious, and we're going to just try to get going, but
oh no.
Big sad thing in the beard world news. We lost a friend of ours, and a lot of people in the beard community. Mr. Evan Bowden passed away this last weekend, and fortunately for everybody that you get to watch his antics for last Saturday. He did a show with Sean Glander. They were super good buddies, and he co-hosted the results show with Sean Saturday night. So, I mean, he got to host a show with his buddy, and I know that meant a lot to Sean to be able to go back and look at those memories and stuff. But it freaking sucks. To everything I understand, it was kind of unexpected, and drunk grandpa. I had the honor of meeting him a couple of times at Mob Fest stuff, and he was a freaking super nice dude, and he'll definitely be missed. So we're going to dedicate this episode to him. So we'll try to do a good one for him.
Yeah. So, but we're gonna pick up the level here now and not be so down. We want to, it's all about getting everyone's spirits up, and doing fun things and spreading joy and love in the beard community. That's what we try to do.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll try to, keep it positive here and do what we can do. And that's what drunk grandpa would want us to do, is keep powering through it. So that's what we're going to do. So Scott, what have you been up to today?
Well, today was it was like 80 and like beautiful and sunny, but now allergies are really kicking in like nobody's business. It is
You've
like
been sneezing your head off before the show. I wonder if you can get through an entire hour without doing it.
I will, but my nose, it's like literally, it was like my body knew that we were getting ready to go live. And it was like my nose just all of a sudden just wanted to get really stuffed. And then it wanted to start running, and then it wanted me to sneeze. And then
did you go and catch it?
I did. I
saw you. You were like, you ran into the hallway earlier.
I ran so far. I ran so
far away.
I did.
Oh
my gosh, Brenda's here. Everyone.
Oh my God, it's Brenda. That's what you sound like to me.
Shut up.
You don't even have to clamp your nose. That's what you already sound like. What's up, Carrie, bow and arrow?
I don't have to talk tonight if you want to be that way.
No, I like your new talking.
I got my tea. I'm ready for that. So hopefully that's going to help loosen me up a little bit and relax me for this really great show that we're having tonight, which I'm very excited about. Our guest,
yeah. Marty McFly, Scotty Pippin.
Does he? We should have asked him if it's like, should we call him Martin or Marty? I mean, do we know him well enough to call him Marty?
I don't know. We'll just refer to him as Martin the whole time and just see what happens.
Okay.
How about that? Yeah, I didn't really do a lot today.
I didn't ask. What are you, all of a sudden, you're just going to tell me what you did today?
Well, I mean, I asked you, so that's kind of how this works. Then you're supposed to ask me. So
maybe I wasn't done.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. What did you do today?
Aaron, tell me about your day.
Oh boy. Well, I got home early this morning. I took a nap for about 2 hours. I got up, took Natalie to the doctor, and then I came back home, went to sleep for a couple hours. Then I got up, I blew the driveway off, and then I got my Corvette outside and made sure the tires are aired up because I got to drive it to work tonight. Haha, yeah. And yeah, so hopefully my oil pan gets fixed in my company truck finally, so it stops leaking a quart of oil a week. So I get to drive it tonight, so that'll be pretty fun. I haven't driven it to work in like a year, so that's what I'm doing tonight.
Corey, unfortunately, no, I don't have enough time to do that.
Come on, Scoot. We were just
looking at flights too.
Yeah, and Scott waited too long, and now he's Anyway.
Oh my gosh, Steve's sister is here. Debbie.
What's up, Steve's sister? So is that it? Are you done asking me questions?
Rudy, look at Rudy Joseph Franco, James' dad. Can you believe
James Franco's dad's here?
Wow, can you believe that?
That's amazing. So this is the point in the episode, Scott Sakura, where we kindly ask everyone to share this episode. And when you share this episode, if you are that magical person who shares it the most amount of times, guess what? I'm going to send you an Honest Amish prize of some sort.
A new car?
Yeah, if Honest Amish, sells new cars on their website, I may send you one. So just check their website and see if the new cars are on there yet, because I could probably send you one if it's on there. But yeah, share this episode. Look at you, Eric Choate.
Look at him. He's like,
look at me. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, share this episode, everybody, and you could win. And people like winning stuff.
Whoa, what is this?
I don't know.
Jackie Thurston.
Oh my gosh.
Thurston Howell.
Yeah. James Wilson. Oh my gosh. Rudy's just sharing people. He's just tagging away people. Rudy. Way
to go, Rudy.
Way to go, Rudy.
That was my grandfather's name, Rudy.
Rudy? Was it Rudy Joseph Franco?
Rudolph Sakura.
Oh, here's some breaking news. Did you know that Cher is 74 years old? Thank you, Fawn Hall.
Is today her birthday?
Probably. I don't know.
Antonio.
Antonio. All right, Scott Score.
All right. So we have an event that's going to be coming up. Tell us a little bit about this event, Aaron. The Smoky Mountain. I know we already kind of briefly touched upon it.
I thought you were going to bring it up.
I'm going
so
to.
yeah, so this June 12th, we're going to have the Smoky Mountain Beard and Stache Fest in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. The charity is going to be the American Eagle Foundation, and the title sponsor is Honest Amish. They're pretty much the best company, I think. I don't know, but yeah, they're going to be involved. And with that being said, I'm going to be vending for the first time ever, all by myself. So I'll probably have Andrew Matson to help me, but I'll be there. So
why don't you answer this question real quick?
Can you guys tell me what's the actual difference between regular balm and the heavy duty balm? So the regular balm is really, really soft. It's kind of buttery. It's not technically a butter, but it's a really soft balm. And the heavy duty balm has some grit to it, and it has a little bit more beeswax for a holding quality. So it's just a little bit thicker, and like I said, it's a little gritty, but it all breaks down if you solidify it in your hands. But it's just got a little bit more beeswax for a holding quality. So that's the difference between the heavy duty and the regular beard balm.
Oh my gosh!
I know.
Jim Jones is here.
Jim Jones is here. Wow. That's amazing. Look at that.
All right. Okay. So
go ahead.
We're going to show you this really sweet video that's all about the event coming up.
Go ahead. That is amazing.
I
love it. So yeah, so let's just get this thing started live from the Gatlinburg, Tennessee, probably adjacent area. It is Mr. Martin Pippin from Gather Up Events.
Did you just hit puberty?
Martin? I don't know. So we didn't know if we should call you Marty. You know, we didn't know if it was like, you know, we were close enough friends to be able to call you Marty. So we decided that we're going to call you Martin because this is a very professional and, you know, podcast or whatever.
I'll take it. As long as you call me something.
We'll call you some. I'm just going to start with the question that everybody's wondering. Was Scottie Pippen your favorite player growing up?
You know, his name was spelled wrong, so I counted off a point or two there.
But he was still.
He was up there, yeah.
He was actually of all this, like everyone loved Michael Jordan. Scottie Pippen was my favorite. Like I loved Scottie Pippen. He was my guy.
Yeah. For about 20 years there, I always got asked if I was related.
Are you?
And then they saw me jump. And
so you're not because you can't jump very good.
Absolutely.
That makes sense. So, Martin Pippin, you're from Gather Up Events, and you all are putting on probably one of the, I don't know, you're definitely shooting for the moon for this live beard competition for your inaugural event. So how on earth did you get, you know, you're not a beard company or a beard club or anything. You just decided, you know what, we're going to put on a beard competition. How on earth did that come about?
Well, you know, we actually started out with the idea of just doing a beard festival, right? And we were going to do some competitions as a part of it. And then as we got into the process, we found out how important the competitions were to everybody. So it became a lot more about the competition, but we're not taking away that fest side, right? To us, what makes it a little bit different is that we're trying to make it inclusive. We're trying to get people that, haven't spent years on their beards to come in and see what it's all about. Maybe have a beer or two, watch some competitions, buy some things from the vendor expo and get exposed to it. So now the genesis of it was, just one of our think tank sessions where we're sitting around going, what do we want to do different this year? What is there out there that we think would be a lot of fun for people that maybe just isn't getting, treated well enough in this area, right? And I know there's some little competitions around there, and not to, talk badly about them because, I'm, as you can tell, I can't compete in any kind of beard competition.
Oh no, you could definitely compete in beard competitions. Like you've got the under 4 category. You could definitely be in it. So
right, somebody's got to lose every event, right?
There you go.
there I am. But yeah, so we just wanted to kind of take it up and do what we do, which is we're a mid company, find ways to have fun, and make it fun.
So do you think one of your famous Bigfoot conventions, do you think that was like an inspiration to lead into the beard world?
It probably gave us some courage to do it, right?
Because a lot of people talked about how like y'all basically put on the best Bigfoot convention on Earth, probably the universe, probably.
We haven't checked everywhere yet, but we feel like we do. We definitely try. And that's one thing. Anyone that comes out to this event will find out that if they don't have enough fun, it's not because we didn't try, because we're going to do everything we can to make it a great event for people. We know we can't make everybody happy all the time, but we're definitely going to give it a shot.
And go ahead, Scott.
Now, as we were talking to you earlier, before we're interviewing you now, you were really kind of breaking down like all the really neat things that you guys are going to be having at your live event, with the venue and stuff like that. Why don't you tell us a little bit about like your setup for this event so people can kind of get an idea? Because usually what we're used to is maybe like a small concert venue with the stage and then some people standing in front of the stage, the end. There's the event.
And that is not what you're doing.
Yeah, that is not what you're doing. So yeah, so tell us a little bit about your event.
Yeah, so we're going to be in the Tennessee Ballroom at the Gatlinburg Convention Center. That's a venue that'll hold 2,000 people. We're not setting it up for 2,000 people, but we are doing some interesting things with it. We're running about a 20-foot catwalk right off the front of the stage. So the contestants will come up. They will, walk up to Adams, who's the MC of the event. He's going to do the introductions, and then they're going to basically do a catwalk. They're gonna walk those beards and mustaches down the stage and come back around. While they're going through there, we're planning on having live cameras on them so that people that aren't really up close can still sit back, maybe at a pub table in the back of the room, and still take in the majesty of their beards. They'll then, of course, roll out just like they would with any other competition to the judges' table where they can get their inspection done by our elite crack team of judges. And then they'll roll on out, right? There's a handful of surprises that we hopefully we'll be able to pull off in the middle of all this, but we're hoping to keep it lively. And the other thing we're doing, and I don't know if this is very common or not, but between every set or grouping of competitions, there'll be live music. So we're going to have probably 30-minute sets of live music every hour or so to give everybody a chance to take a breath, take a drink, and relax, and then enjoy the music, and maybe spend a few minutes buying some stuff from Aaron over in the vendor booths. Buy stuff from Aaron.
Do it.
Lots. But we're gonna, and again, we're starting early. I know when we did our research, most of the bearding competitions usually started in the evening, 6-7 o'clock, and one of the first things I was told as I was doing my outreach to professional bearders was like, oh, these things always run late. Don't expect to get done on time. And I was like, well, we're starting at noon. And they're like, oh, well, maybe you'll get done on time, because it is a 7-hour event, start to finish. So, we'll probably start out the day with, like the kids competitions and maybe one or two of the just for fun. And we are excited about some of the just for fun categories too. We haven't had anybody sign up yet for the body beards, but we are hoping to get some of that action going before it's over with.
Well, I know a couple people in the beard community that's pretty much head to toe, pretty hairy. And I know my wife's kind of jokingly talked about it. One of the guys that I think is going to come down, we're going to try to talk him into doing a body beard. So hopefully we can talk him into that, and you'll definitely maybe have some people involved in it. So with the body beard, what exactly is that?
Just where a person was willing to shave their very hairy body in a way to simulate some extension of their beard.
Nice.
And Nikki had actually found some good photos. I think she posted them on Facebook. But I remember back when I was in school, this guy that I never knew was a hairy animal. He always wore like a little bit of a goatee, and then he came in one day, and his goatee and his mustache came down and went straight down around his chest and did like 3 loops around his nipples, and he was shaved everywhere else, but his whole body looked like his mustache just came down and circled around. I don't know.
That's weird, because that's usually how Scott shaves his chest, just like hair
naturally
around, just like that's what he does on just a normal basis. He always sends me pictures every morning. I'm like, why do you do this every day? He was like, it makes me feel pretty. I'm like, okay, Scott. So I don't know. Some people actually like doing it. So Brian Mitchell asks, when is this event? So it is June 12th at noon in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. So,
now, I don't know if you've caught all this too, because everyone is continuing in the chat room to name
everybody's talking about the
Chicago Bulls, naming all these different players on the Bulls. So it's
there's not even a discussion. Everybody knows that Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player that's ever lived, and he had an amazing support team around him. And without him involved in the Bulls, you probably wouldn't even know who most of those people were, except for Dennis Rodman, obviously. But I mean, I'm just putting that out there. Everybody knows that.
All right, so I'm going to bring up the on the screen right now. We have the entry form where you can go over to the website and sign up to be part of the event. And why don't you tell us a little bit about some of the categories that you guys are going to have?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading your thing. Yeah, so we tried to cover, and we had more to start with, and then with consultations with the judges, they're like, "Oh, that's going to be too many, right?" So we consolidated down some. So we have the 3 different lengths of full natural. Then we have full groomed of any length, partial natural. Of course, I'm just reading off this list. But what we are doing is, if someone doesn't see what they want on the list, right? If they can get 3 people interested in doing it, we're adding the competition, right? So Musketeer,
except for whalers.
Yeah, no whalers are allowed at this event. Sorry, Corey.
But yeah, so we didn't have Musketeer up here 2 weeks ago, and then George Anderson, I don't know if you know him. He said, I've got friends that I can get 3. So now Musketeer
he is a huge what's the right word? Proponent. Is that the right word for Musketeer? So we've battled with him, and he's a huge friend of ours. And I always said that but Musketeer is basically like a baby goatee.
How do you
didn't
know
like
how
that?
big he is?
So the Musketeers, I know some big mustache dudes that are growing out their Musketeer, and I think that's going to be an amazing category. I'm really, really, really looking forward to that, because I mean, those dudes are super cool, and I think it's a very kind of a different category, and I think more people should do a Musketeer, and I think it's kind of taken on a life of its own, and I think that's going to be the hot new thing, probably at least for the next year or so. We're going to have a bunch more Musketeers. I'm looking forward to that. I'm glad you added it.
Yeah, well, and like I said, we're open to any of them, and we had probably 3 or 4 more. We were just warned that you may only get 1 person, then you're doing a whole competition for 1 guy, right? So we're open to adding more. We're just wanting to make sure we have a reasonable number of people kind of show up for each category, so that it can actually feel like a competition.
Yeah. And then you have 5 different mustache categories. Then you have 4 different whiskerina categories, which always is good.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're just for fun categories, like you were saying, with the body beard, kids category, longest beard, sexiest beard, summer Santa.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, so expect some Speedos and black boots, and see what happens, all right?
Dang, you could have just not had Eric been a judge, so then he could have been out there in a Speedo.
Well, you know, the way we're doing it is any of the judges can dismiss themselves from their own category so they can compete. So,
oh my gosh.
So yeah. So, you know, and help me out here. Natalie.
It's just Natalie with no E.
Every time I say it, I always want to say Natalie.
Dude, everybody.
I know that's not right.
Everybody dolls it up everywhere we go. She gets Natalie and Natalie and Natalie and it's just Natalie. She just spells it the correct way with no E. Everyone else spells it wrong and puts an E on there.
That was my grandma's name.
She spelled her name wrong.
Yeah, we just figured that with these guys, you know, being kind enough to participate as judges and working with us, we definitely didn't want to take them out of the fun for their own category. So, and the other judges promises to treat them fairly as them. So
we already hinted at one of them. Do you have the list of the judges that you'd like to tell everybody?
Oh, absolutely. So, of course, Natalie Johnston. We have, and we've mentioned Eric Schmidt-Monson, who is a fantastic Santa. Nikki actually has a tendency of every time she sees him, she just gets giddy because he does look so much like Santa.
He is the most realistic Santa I've ever seen. It's crazy. Yeah. I went to Denver with him in 2016, and after the competition, we were downtown just eating. And dude, you would be amazed with the amount of people, grown adults, coming to the table and just talking to him like he was Santa. This girl, she was full adult, broke down crying to come over and meet him.
Wow.
And it was just like he was just in normal clothes, but everyone, like, people were like, "Hey, Santa," and just straight talking to him like he was Santa. It was wild. So sorry.
And his natural laugh is almost a ho ho ho. You know, it's like when
he is Santa Claus.
Yeah, I think so. And because he only lives maybe an hour and a half or so from where I live, so he was one of the first people that I actually reached out to because he was local, and met up with him, had lunch with him, and it was kind of amazing. And Nikki was like, "Get us," and that's a selfie I sent you that ended up on the intro. She goes, "You got to get a picture of you as Santa." And then she accused me of dressing in Christmas colors just because I knew I was going to be meeting Santa, and maybe I did subconsciously. I don't know, but yeah. So then we got Carla Grigg Schreiber, who's coming in from Virginia. We have Taxi Phil Jones coming in from Cincinnati, and last but definitely not least, Owen Hicks. Man, I'm about to call him Jake Owens. I'm like, wow, that's a movie star. Owen Hicks.
Owen Hicks.
Which is amazing. And I don't know if you guys have any pictures of him, but after seeing the picture that we used for him in his promo on Facebook, I realized he is almost a dead ringer for the logo that we drew for this convention. If he took those curls down and straightened them out, hair color and everything, he is almost a ringer. So maybe in the future, I'll talk him into doing that one time and being the official live version of this.
I'm sure he would have no problems doing that. Oh, Andrew Glander's here. Oh, hey. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm super excited about it. I know it's the inaugural event. You never know how it's going to go. But I hope this thing just goes as well as I think it should, because I'm excited for it to, come back and grow and be bigger and better each year. Gatlinburg is amazing. Anybody that is watching or listening to this, you should go to it, just for the simple fact to just get a beard show and then get to enjoy Gatlinburg, because this is one of the best town cities, I think, in at least this part of the country for sure.
Now you guys are doing this as a charity event too, to raise money for an organization. Why don't you tell us a little bit about who you guys are going to be working for?
Yeah, so a portion of the proceeds of this thing is going to go to the American Eagle Foundation. And if you've ever been to Gatlinburg and made it down to Dollywood, or even went on their website and checked out their webcams, the American Eagle Foundation has been around for about 30 years. And they are exclusively about protecting the bald eagles, as well as other birds of prey, right? But if you ever walk through Dollywood, you'll see that huge nesting area kind of on the back side of Dollywood, where they set up and have dozens of bald eagles living there. They're a great group of people, and we're excited to be working with them.
How did you guys end up getting hooked up with them? Like, how did that all happen?
We keep a short list of people that we think might be good members or good participants as partners in charities and in events like this, and they've kind of been on that short list for a while. And when we had our original sponsorship or our original charity fall through, we just reached out to them and said, "Hey, would you like to be a part of this?" And they're like, "Oh, we would love to be a part of it." They're actually bringing a live eagle, going to be at the event. So we're excited about that little splash of character for the event as well. I don't know how many conferences or events have live eagles at them, but we're excited about that. So and they were happy to be there, and we were happy to help. So there'll be a handful of things trying to raise money for them that day, as well as getting a percentage of the proceeds when it's all said and done.
That's awesome. I think that's super cool that you're going to have an eagle at a beard competition. No one else is doing that.
Right.
Yeah, we got a lot of people in the chat room. We got Dan. He says he's going for sure.
For sure. Let's see. Corey says that he needs their PayPals. I assume he's talking about the judges. I don't know.
Oh, bribes.
Yeah,
judges don't do bribes.
He needs to bribe everybody.
All bribes go through me, and then I disperse evenly amongst the judges.
Perfect.
So, just pass it along.
One question I have from a personal standpoint, from the vendors' tables, are you still going to be able to see the stage?
If you want to see the stage, you'll see the stage, because we got a special place for sponsors. There's a section inside where the sponsors can set up, or where the presenting sponsor especially can set up. The rest of them will be either in the hallway outside, and we actually have an entire second room. So depending on how many vendors actually end up showing up or any other activities, we may actually take over a second section of the conference of the convention center called the Mills Auditorium, which is about a 1,200 seat place as well.
Okay. I call dibs on the one that sees the stage.
You got it. It's yours. And the nice thing is you'll be located directly between the two beer stands. So,
nice. Perfect. That's exactly where I want to be.
Right.
Can people compete in more than one category?
If they've got the facial hair to do so, absolutely.
Okay. Awesome.
And I know that we're trying to. We haven't finished the schedule up yet. But we're going to try to do it in a way that it would give people that, say, hypothetically wanted to do a natural competition early, but then want to get fully styled later. Give them enough time to do that. That's one of the reasons we're putting the gaps in there as well.
Nice.
Between the competition sets.
I like that. So do they have to pay per category? Is that the way y'all are going to do it?
Yeah, it's a per category for the thing, basically to buy trophies.
Nice.
Yeah. So,
speaking of trophies, do you already have them picked out and stuff? What are y'all going to have as trophies? Or do you know yet?
Nikki's been working on it, and we've been trying to find as many. And if you guys have pictures of trophies you've gotten in the past, send them to us, because we're trying to make sure we do something a little bit different if we can.
Okay.
And that's sometimes hard to do with as many trophies as goes flying around out there, but we're definitely going to try to do something different.
Eagle trophies.
That should be it, right? Absolutely. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Best in show can be a giant eagle.
Right.
All right.
So we just get the live eagle.
Oh yeah. Yeah. There you go. Best in show gets a live eagle.
Oh my gosh. This is great. All right. So I put a link in the chat room if you're interested in getting more information about the event. It's also on the bottom of the screen, which I know it's kind of difficult to sit there and quickly remember that. So it is in the chat room. You can also find it in the show notes as well. So if you are interested in going to this event on June 12th in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, that's where you can get your information at, or reach out to any of us. We will also hook you up too. So any parting words, Martin Pippin?
No, just try to make it out. We're going to have fun that day. It's going to be a long day, but it's going to be a fun day. So
it's going to be an experience.
I have one last question. So, oh yeah, dude, this is going to be an experience. Like, I know for a fact everybody that this event has been pushed and it's going to be a big event and everyone needs to go make it even bigger. So it comes back every year. For as far as tickets go, do you have to, is it only pre-sale or will you be able to register day of
You'll be able to register day of as well. If you're trying to get a new category in, I wouldn't wait till that day to do it.
Right. Yeah. So if you want to make your own category, you need to be proactive and get you and your buddies with, whatever the monkey tails and all that. They need to get involved so you can have 3 monkey tail people to have the monkey tail category.
Exactly. And then you got to tell me what the monkey tail is so that I know how to.
Oh, look it up.
Look it up.
It took the internet by storm about 6 months ago.
I'm going to check it out. Oh, I did want to mention this. You were talking about tickets. While we do expect there to be plenty of general admission, we do not know if there will be many of the VIP seats left. As I mentioned earlier, there's that catwalk going right off the front of the stage. There is a section of seats all the way around that'll be roped off, and they go to the VIP ticket holders. And it's really still not much of an upcharge, but it does give you a guaranteed dedicated seat the whole time you're there. So you don't have to keep fighting to get back to your seat or have someone hold it for you. And it also comes with T-shirts and anything we can find to throw in a swag bag from our vendors and sponsors. So
you'll definitely have some Talking Beard stuff in that swag bag. So that's more incentive.
Yeah. Well, no, those are the ones that I
need to
expect.
Get these VIP seats.
Yeah, because honestly, so far we have sold more VIP seats than we have general admission, because I think most of the general admission people think they'll probably be fine later getting their tickets later. Although there's only 24 days, 15 hours, 22 minutes, and 50 seconds left.
Whoa, you better get on it.
Nice.
So that's definitely something that's going to be new and exciting about this event, as opposed to most other beard competitions. You get to buy your seat and actually have a seat, because a lot of these events you're just standing up the whole time. So it may be a long day because you're going to have bands playing and stuff like that, but you get to sit down, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, and you can always walk outside and take in a little bit of the Gatlinburg skyline and the pomp and pageantry that is that world up there. So. Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be fun, and it's going to be a long day, but I think it's going to be a very good day.
I'm excited about it. So I think everybody, like I've said already several times, if you're on the fence to go to this thing, you should go, because it's Gatlinburg and it's amazing. So Martin Pippin, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, guys.
I appreciate you. And if there's anything we can do to help out your event, all you have to do is reach out. You know how to get a hold of us. So we appreciate it, buddy.
Thank you. Take care.
Hey, thank you very much, Martin.
We did it.
Mark says, what state?
Gatlinburg, Tennessee. That is in the state of Tennessee, Mark. So, yeah, that was it for Martin Pippin. So everybody, like I said, check out the information in our show notes. You can find it. I think, what is it? GatherUpEvents.com/Smoky Mountain Beard Stache Festival with some dashes in there. So find it and click it and get registered. A lot of pre-sale stuff. You can get some seats. Like, how cool is that? Like, how many beer competitions can you buy seats? So I like it. I'm not going to buy a seat. I'm going to be in a folding chair by my vendor table. So anyway, Natalie said, keep going. So that was it for the interview section of the show. Now, Scott Sikora, do you want to know what's going on with Natalie?
Let's find out what's going on with Natalie.
Talking Beards, the Natalie update. She's on a train. So, like I said earlier, we went to the doctor today, and for the second time in 2 days. Yesterday, she went for blood work, and today we went back to get the results for said blood work. Her right side is still hurting. Her left kidney was removed, so both of us have been a little bit nervous about why her right side was hurting. She's had a doctor a couple weeks ago say your right side's probably going to hurt because, everything's pulling back to the left because there's a giant hole there now inside your body and stuff like that. And your incision's still healing. Her incision's not really hurting right now, so that's pretty good. But her right side, we were like, God, what if her right kidney's freaking out and all this stuff? And we were in a little bit of a panic over here. Not gonna lie. So the doctor today said there was absolutely nothing to panic about. Her blood work, all things considered, looked good. I mean, obviously she's went to one kidney now. So her creatinine level's a little high, but they think once everything kind of settles out, that should come back down to, her normal level. It's not her normal, definitely not going to be a normal, but it's within a range of good. So the doctor today said, absolutely do not freak out. Her right kidney's not, about to shit the bed or anything. It's good. So within consideration, it's good. So she's doing all right. She's hurting a bunch, but like we've been told several times, you had a major organ removed. It's gonna hurt. You're not gonna bounce right back. So she's definitely ready to bounce right back, and it's not ready. A couple weeks ago or a week or so ago, she had a good day, and I think maybe she took that one good day and ran with it, and maybe it set her back a day or so. Maybe, I don't know, but she's doing all right. She's still up, moving around, all that good stuff. But she's definitely still hurting, but she's definitely feeling better than she was 3 weeks ago. So that's pretty good. But yeah, that is the Natalie D. Johnston update from Talking Beards.
Yes. This is excellent.
Everyone likes it, and I'm glad everybody likes it. So yeah, she's a rock star. Look at that. Andrew Matson says she's a rock star for dealing with all this. She inspires me. So Andrew Matson wants to be Natalie D. Johnston now. So that's pretty nice. He needs to shrink about a foot.
Hey, Aaron, do you know what it is right now?
What is it now?
Competition news on Talking Beards.
Competition, the news.
Look at all those people.
Look at us. I can't wait for that. So this picture I found on my phone today is from the 2019 Holy City Beard and Mustache Society Southeastern Beard and Mustache Championships, and I cannot wait for this thing to happen again. I miss it. So
you can't.
COVID smashed us for a couple of years, but maybe we'll get going again. Who knows? So yeah, Talking Beards, the competition news. There's 3 competitions coming up this weekend. We're not going to venture off too far, but we will touch base with one other one. So 3 competitions this upcoming weekend. The first one. Talk about it, Scott. What is this?
Beards of Thrones. It's at the Kingdom Cuts Barbershop in what is that? Asley,
Texas. Sounds right.
Yeah. So if you are available on Saturday, May 22nd at 5 p.m., that's where you're going to have to be at, is the Kingdom Cuts Barbershop. Other than that, I don't really know any more information on it.
Me neither, but it's happening. So if you're in the Asley, Texas area, this is a competition for you. So coming up also this weekend, we have this one. It will be the Beards, Bikes, and Brews, the Bearded Eagle Barbershop. I guess that's going to be the hot new thing. Barbershops doing competitions. So this one is, oh my gosh, my cursor keeps covering it up.
Saturday, May 22nd at 5 p.m. as well.
Oh, yeah. So this one's in Bowling Green, Kentucky. So, yeah, it's coming up this Saturday. So if you are in the Bowling Green, Kentucky, and you're up there going to the Corvette Museum or whatever, and you want to go to a beard competition, this is definitely what?
Remember that time the floor caved in at the Corvette Museum and all those cars went to the...
Well, it was like 8 years ago. Yeah, so that was the Fallen 7, and those cars are still in the museum right now. So I think they only restored one of them, and the rest of them, they kind of created their own exhibit.
I thought they have like a glass floor part where you can look.
So they talked about doing that, but they actually repaired the floor. They filled it in and stuff. So, but yeah, there's a new exhibit as of 8 years ago with the Fallen 7 there. That was crazy when that happened. It was just a sinkhole that opened up underneath the museum there, and all the cars fell in. So that sucked. But yeah, so the last event for this upcoming weekend is going to be the Bearded Villains, Mississippi. So this is going to be the DSV5 Dirty South Villains Beard Competition, the Juke Joint in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. Like I said, it's going to be brought to you by the Bearded Villains of North Mississippi and the Mystic Beard Company. It is this Saturday, And all I know about this event is our very good friend, Josh Barefoot Brains, is going to be the MC. So that's good. That's good enough reason for everybody to go, just to go see Josh.
I like this.
So yeah, so that's coming up. And last but certainly not least, we already talked about, we'll talk about it real quick. The Bearded Stache Fest coming up June 12th in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. If you're just tuning in, we just did a whole interview with Marty Pippin, and he explained everything about that. So go check it out. Look at that. Christopher Wilson is headed to Bowling Green this weekend. Christopher, let us know how it goes, because I like Bowling Green. That's, basically where I'm from. And, I'd like to go up there, but I'm not traveling right now. So what else we got going on, Scott Score?
What else? What do you mean?
What else?
As in this?
Talking beards, the mail. The mail.
Yeah, that's what we got. So, all right. So this exciting week, we got some mail. I got some mail. I never get any real beard mail ever. So I was pretty excited to be getting some stuff. So we got reached out by a company a few weeks ago called, what is it called? Fresh Beards. Now, the guy that reached out, his name was Zach, and we corresponded back and forth a little bit. And he's like, yeah, I'll send you some stuff out. So he sent me out a box of some really cool stuff. And hold on right here.
Looks like Bowling Green's really going to have they're going to have Jim Jones and Taxi Phil. And
wow,
it's going to be a pretty good event. So everybody should go to Bowling Green, but go ahead.
But yeah, so anyways, we'll pull this up here. Yeah, so here we go. This is the website, freshbeards.com. Anyway, so yeah, if you want to go check it out, like I said, freshbeards.com, go over there. They sent me this really cool shirt. Let's get that out of there. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at that, fresh and a beard over there.
It's like, look, it's pointing to my beard.
It is. Look, they knew that your beard was going to be on that side, so that's where they put the arrow.
Yeah.
So what all did they send you, Scott Score?
All right, so here we go. They sent me this really cool hat. It says Fresh Beards.
French breads.
Not French breads, Fresh Beards.
Oh, sorry. I'm not good at reading. I like that hat.
Box of biscuits. All right. Now, this was the one thing that I was like so like excited for. Now, as I tell everyone, beard wash, this stuff is really good. Now, it's not the one thing that I really liked about it is, and I was saying this earlier, that the allergy season is right now. And one of the things I have to do is, because I work outside and I get a lot of pollen in my beard, I got to wash my beard like a lot. And some of these beard washes that I've gotten are like real, like they'll strip everything out. And the one nice thing about this one is it doesn't leave it like straw feeling when it's done, but it suds up really nice. Real mild scent. It really doesn't have a scent at all. So it gets nice lather and a good rinse out and everything. So, and then when I get out the shower, they sent me two different oils, the Woodland and Armor. So they come in these little 1 ounce bottles, which when I saw them, I was like, oh no, a screw top. I'm like, I'm all about the little squeezy thingy, but when I did open it though, it did have a little dropper. So
that's pretty cool.
Dude, I did really like that. I liked how it comes out. The smells are real mild. Like I said, they're not like overly aggressive. And using the beard wash with the oil in combination, like really, like everyone knows that I usually don't use like real heavy scented oils because they end up like going kind of sour by the end of the day. But these definitely did not. So, and then he sent me some beard butter. Which I did like this stuff. I did like this stuff, but a little thicker than I was anticipating. I was more kind of it almost looks like it does look like a butter, but it's a lot thicker, almost balmish.
Perfect. That's exactly where it needs to go, right there in that spot. That's what I was thinking. That looked a little dry.
Yeah, a little dry. So, but yeah, so they sent me that, and then they sent me a couple really cool stickers. Ooh. So yeah, so if you guys are interested in checking out Fresh Beards, go to freshbeards.com. So that's all I have for my that was all I got in my beard mail for the week. So
that's a pretty good beard mail.
Yeah, if anyone wants to send me some beard mail, please reach out to us at talkingbeards1@gmail.com, and we'll get you the information right there, talkingbeards1@gmail.com, and we'll give you our mailing addresses so you can send me some beard mail.
Or you could just hit us up on, any social media platform, but talkingbeards1@gmail.com, we both get, and we both look at it. So, send us, whatever, and we'll talk about it on the show. So if you have a product or, something that you want us to talk about, or stickers or a hat or, whatever, if you have an invention, we'll talk about it. So that's part of our beard mail segment. So I have 3 packages to open up tonight. I have cut them all open, but I didn't look at anything. So this first one, I know what one of them is, but I think there's multiple things in here from our friend Dan B. Yeah, so Dan sent me a card, and I know there's one sticker in it, but I don't know what else is in here. So he sent me a card. It's got some dogs on it. Look at that. Look at them dogs. So, yeah. This is Baby Yoda with a beard.
No, stop it.
Look at it.
Stop
Baby Yoda, it. Baby Yoda. Can you see it? Does it look better if I do this?
Yeah.
I know how much you like it when I put it real close to the camera. So, yeah, Baby Yoda with a beard. And then there's another one. Shipyard Monkey Fist IPA. Oh, this oval sticker with
this is like a fun unboxing.
Look at this. A monkey. Oh, fist. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like it. I'm going to stick it on something, but look at that. You notice there's a Baby Yoda with a beard. That's pretty fun. So, this next one, I'm going to mess your name up, but Ryan, what? I want to open this one last. I want to open this one last. So the next one comes from our very dear and loving friend, Beard Laws, Mr. Matt McClear. So this is going to be something that he's been working on for some time. It's a breaking news of the world type thing. And it's going to get its world debut right here. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to open it, but whatever. I'm opening it.
It's Dave Butt.
Dave Butt. So look at this.
I'm looking.
So there you go.
You saw
Andrea Glander wants our addresses. So we will send those to you, ma'am. So this is the Mustache Mate. Oh, he sent me some stickers too. Look at this. Mustache Mate. So this is an invention by Mr. Matt McClear. So not only is he an author, he is also an inventor now. So with that being said,
no.
Have you ever tried to go eat and then like your mustache gets in the way?
Nope.
And then you gotta like push your mustache out of the way and then eat food? Not anymore. Oh no. So he invented this thing. Look at this. Pow. The Mustache Mate. It's got a little lip on it. And you just like, bam. Look at that. I don't have a mustache anymore.
So I could eat bagels now or ice cream cones.
Oh, yep. And it clicks into place if you click it all the way into place.
It'd be really great if you were right-handed.
Oh, but wait. The handle. Oh my gosh, look at this. Matt thinks of everything.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm really selling this thing. There we go. Look at this. I have a mustache and I can still eat. And my mustache will not get in the way.
And it's great because you can hold your mustache out of the way and it still looks like you have a mustache.
You can't even tell I have it because, it's still a mustache. and it comes in lots of fun colors. Look at this, a yellow one, an orange one, and a black one. So yeah, he sent me this, and look at this. I'm not even done. Look at that. You can even hold it up to the top. So it's got lots of little things. It's super fun. It's cool.
Also, I think it also has a dual purpose of it's supposed to make guys with whalers actually look like more appealing.
Exactly.
Well.
So that's, for the Corey Giles in the group, is like, oh, check it out. Look, I have a mustache. I don't look dumb at all. And so yeah, you've got that. Sent me some stickers. What else? He sent me his business card. You guys are awesome. And I can't thank you enough for all you do for me and the bearded community. Love you guys, Matt McClear. Look at that. So,
wow.
Matt McClear is going to make his triumphant return next week. He's going to bring back his new segment, and he's going to talk about his invention here. So that'll be pretty fun for next week.
We're going to find out how many thousands upon thousands he's sold in the first week after the debut on Talking Beards.
I've already pimped it out here, so I'm sure there's going to be 1 million of them sold, but we'll go more in depth next week.
But wait a minute. Where do you get them at?
Mustache Mate. I don't know. Go to Beard Laws and find it.
Beardlaws.com.
Yeah, there you go. Go to beardlaws.com. They're probably on there. Go to www.mustachemate.com. Mustache with a U. So MUSTACH mate.com. So mustachemate.com. So this one comes from Ryan Centaur. He is in Killeen, Texas, and I have no idea what's in here at all. The last two, I at least had an idea.
Well, he's here with us right now.
What's up, Ryan? Yeah, so here we go. So this came. He told Natalie, don't let him open this until beard mail. And this is beard mail. So it's getting opened for the first time besides cutting open the box. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on here. So Ryan made this. It was packaged by Karam Lasers. So I assume this is like a laser engraving place because this seems laser engravy. Oh my gosh. Look at this. That's me and my mom.
That is awesome.
How cool is that? Thank you, Ryan.
Awesome.
There's another one in here. I don't know. Let's see. It's Natalie.
She looks silly in that picture. Just
look at
silly.
her.
So
That's
apparently
cool, man.
Ryan's business is to do this laser engraving on wood.
Yeah, man. That's so anybody hit up Ryan if you want some laser engraving because these are pretty badass.
Ryan, stick your if you have a website, give us put it in the chat room so people can see what it is.
Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that, man. That's super cool, dude. So yeah, anybody you can make some good trophies. So, thinking about, you, Martin Pippin.
Yeah.
There you go. So super cool trophies, presents, whatever. This is help out someone in the beard community, and it was a really nice thing. So hit them up. We will I'll post a website or something on our Facebook page and all that. We'll share it around. So we'll make sure that this gets out and about. So there you go. Karam Lasers.
Wow. See,
That's
even
awesome.
Andrea's already ready. She already wants to get something made.
There you go, man. So hopefully everybody should order something from you because that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
so,
it's definitely, it could be a really fun, nice custom gift that you could give your mom or for Mother's Day or for Father's Day.
And this is the other Grogu. Look at this. Hi.
He doesn't have a beard.
Oh, hold on. So yeah, that's it. We did it. We had a very successful episode. We got through everything. So we were very successful. So everybody, thank you for tuning in tonight. Make sure you hit up all the live beer competitions that you can. There's 3 this weekend. Let's get the community rolling again. COVID's starting to taper off. So let's get out there and make some difference in the beard community. Go hug each other if you can, and all that good stuff. And let's go do beard stuff again. I'm excited about it. So yeah, everybody, thank you for sending me beard mail. Sending Scott beard mail. We will send Andrea the addresses of Aaron D. Johnston and Scott C. Sikora, and maybe we'll have some more beard mail coming up for both of us. So everybody, send us stuff. We like getting stuff. So
Yes.
send us stuff, and we'll open it up. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Andrew for making our pictures as per usual. Martin Pippin from Gather Up Events. Everybody go check that out. And this is it. I did it. I don't know. I don't have anything else to say. So go ahead, Scott.
And I am Scott Sikora. You can find us over at talkingbeards.com, which we want you guys to go over there, check that website out. If you're interested in picking up a really cool Talking Beards t-shirt, sweatshirt, we have all sorts of different cool stuff over there. You can get a link to our Teespring page. Go pick something up. You can subscribe to the podcast, which we highly, highly recommend that you do.
Do it.
We're getting close to 200 episodes of Talking Beards with the Beardcaster. So go subscribe to that. Share it with your friends, please. Share Talking Beards. We're all about promoting the beard community and all the great things that all the clubs are doing, all the organizations are doing to help those that are less fortunate or in need extra help. So other than that, just we want you guys all to have a great week until we talk to you next week, next Tuesday live, 8 p.m. You can watch live over at talkingbeards.com, or you can watch us live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. No more Periscope.
No, Periscope's gone. So yeah, everybody go check out our YouTube channel. We've got all the shows in their own little folders now, and everybody go like and subscribe over there, because that's where the network lives now, is on our YouTube channel. And so far so good. There's been a lot more traffic over there than there has been 3 weeks ago. So I think this little experiment's working. So everybody, thank you for tuning in, and as per usual, share this episode and you will win an Honest Amish product, basically of your choosing. I'll hit you up, and whoever shares it the most, and we'll get your address, and whatever you want, I'll send it to you. So if you're not done with beard stuff and you want something a little bit new and exciting, go check out TikTok Tuesday with Matt McClear. It is on now. So thank you, everybody. Have a great night. See you later.
So long. So wrong. See you later.